welcome back from recess. This is part 3, the finale to the Cage School event for Addams Family Mystery Mansion. I'm your teacher, Grim, and now it's time to conclude this little experiment and time for the exam of sorts. But before we do that, let's go ahead and look at the social stuff, shall we? First one is this, talking about trivia, just interesting facts. One of them being the fact of asking about Lurch, because in the original series, Lurch stated that his father wanted him to be something else in life, not a butler. And they asked, what was that? And if I believe, if I'm correct, I think it was a jockey of all things. The joke is the jockeys are usually smaller, but I don't know, I digress, it's funny. Alright, next thing is the craftables. They're talking about certain things with the craftables as per usual, and like I mentioned before in part 2, the mythic hunt is there instead. So again, it's a little oopsie and a little oversight, but it's nothing too big. It's something I noticed, but it's whatever. Anyways, talking about Pugsley, with him getting A's and things of that nature. It's going about how cool his outfit is, just the type of filler stuff that you come to expect when it comes to this game, but it's to be expected at this point. Then we got this one here, the talking about the family, like it's whatever the lesson is, transform to school, help them, whatever, hope you don't mind. Family first, family last, and family by, and family and by. When you're in Addams, the standard answers don't apply. So, I don't know, it's just an interesting quote, and just talking about the whole quote from the musical, which is interesting. But yeah, anyways, and then we go on to Grandma, which is talking about your thoughts and your opinions as far as this event goes and how you felt about it. And it is quite interesting because a lot of people have different opinions of what they think about this event. And I should know because I'm be one of them, right? And the last thing we'll be talking about is the last icon for this game. And this was the one that I had on my app, and it seems like the one that most people will have on their app. And it's this one here with Wednesday and Socrates. And the background is simply the same as the second one, but, it's a little bit interesting there. But, we'll go on from... It's interesting. I do like it. I can see why it's the first one, but still, it's just like, it's... But I digressed. Anywho, besides that point, we should go ahead and jump into the game, shouldn't we? So we should, and we will. So, we are gonna jump into the game on the 19th of June. So, are you ready for your test? Better be, because we're about to begin.
Hello, welcome to part 3. You're going to go to jail now, because I got myself the thing for Pugsley. I can't put it down, unfortunately, because it's part of the quest line at some point. We also got this, so that's cool. But yeah, this is going to be a little while to get stuff going. But it's okay. As you can see, I'm right here two more for the Mad Scientist, I think. Is it called that? Yeah, Mad Scientist book. And then we can put the instrument stuff down. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there to let you know that I have done this, so... Oh good, more podiums, which I need. I say sarcastically. And, yep, here we go. Da-da-da-da. Yay. Cool. Anyways... I think that should be it for now. I'll return into the simulation for a very important reason. So I'll meet you right there. And the reason we're here is for a few. The first of which is this. I need 2 more of this. So I'll just have him do that again. And then, we need to do that as well. Have Grandma go back and do that. Just so we can get some stuff going on here. And now we can do this. And now, we can complete this. And get some free land. Ooh, shadows are gone. Yep. Alright. But the big important one. Something that I've been hogging for a while now. Not Morticia. This. Let's change the building. Different colors. I'm not going to go with Margot's color. I'm going with the Addams. Because I like purple, gray, black type of coloring thing there. Alright, so let's continue on with the quest.
These apartments will only get more desirable as they get older. I guess they're like witches then, dear.
They'll sag and look run down over time? I guess they are like old witches.
The first time I ever heard a building being described as sagging when it comes to being old. I guess in some case, if it's not properly obtained, yeah, but you're a weird kid, Pugsley. Yeah, okay, so we got that. Sweet home assimilation. Now then, Wednesday's bowling league. Oh boy, let's see this here. Oh, I don't need the characters. Got this, but do I have the bowling league down? I don't know. Could've sworn I probably do. No, I shouldn't have because it's something. Yeah, see the bowling alley, so it's this here. 13, by the way. Oh boy. That's gonna be a little while for that one.
What if I told you I have the perfect family activity planned?
I say you're a madman, Gomez.
Here's a hint. It involves massive force and heavy, blunt objects.
Are you thinking of sledgehammer fights? Because that sounds interesting.
Even better. A bowling alley.
Oh, you're right. That is even better. Oh boy. Build and customize. Of course. Why am I not surprised? Right. Weirdly enough, they didn't talk about the level for 19 for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because they forgot about it or something else goes entirely, but I won't know because I have to get to the 18 first off before going to see 19. Oh, anyways, we got some 19 stuff here. So, see train station stuff. It's in 19. Tax, tea, game shop, beauty salon, hotel, magic parlor, tourist bus, ice cream cart, stone bench. Interesting. Alright, then. So, with that in mind, I guess that's it. So, now it's just the main focus on the quest line of the cage school thing. And now we're going back to the catacombs to finish off that quest. And then it's just back and forth because this is how I do things now. Let's see how well this goes. Have you ever thought like you're an idiot because you did something that you never did and it probably would have caused problems? That happened to me. But, not with this game, but something else entirely, but that's why I'm kind of in a slump right now. Anyways, we got that going on here. We're going to be putting down the music things now, but before we do that, we got Spooky Skeleton. So let's see this. So he's looking around. Oh, he's looking at his watch. He's like, oh, I'm bored. Is that what he does? So that's what he does. Okay, I thought he was pointing before, but no, obviously it's him just kind of like bored. Cool. I do like the animation. It's kind of like the three of the animations, kind of like the animations done in such a way that's like old school, kind of like Diablo, if that makes sense. I don't know. That's just me. Anyways, let's put down the music stuff. Class instruments. just put it down over here because it's not really going to be needed per se. There's a bunch of junk right here. Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, there. Why not? Actually, nah, I'm gonna put it over here. And then I'll put it away. And I know where to put it.
I'm surprised to admit it, but Ophelia is very musically talented. Yeah, but those unconventional instruments she plays creeps me out a little. They say her bone harp was made from the skeletons of students who failed a test.
If that's the case, then that's gotta be a big student that screwed up that bad.
Did I say she creeps me out a little? I mean a lot. Aww.
Cool. Thanks a lot, Wednesday. You ruined it. You ruined this thing. Ooh, almost done. Look at that. That's cool. Anyways, where we're at now. Is it philosophy? Yeah, okay. So this is where Cousin It comes in. And it's probably the books, if I'm not mistaken, right? The books? Yeah, it's the books. And then we got the cage and then that. So let's see what Cousin It has to do.
It's time for philosophy class, students. Please say hello to your teacher, Cousin It.
Does that mean he's everybody's Cousin It?
Ebelictus, Ramfulfun, Gizlekiti, Yellowwhoop.
What? Can you repeat that, Professor?
Yitzes, Politis, Ilbanisk, Populadur, Blurblid.
Yeah, it's very understandable. I don't know what you didn't get for the first time.
He just said if you can't understand philosophical concepts, you'll fail the class.
Well, they're screwed then, because they don't know how to speak Cousin It.
I miss our old school and old teachers so much right now.
Yeah, can't believe you're saying that, right? That you miss your old school and your old teachers. Actually, now that I think about it, what does Parker think about all this? I mean, she's technically an Addams. How does she feel? Same or not? I guess the world will never know. Obtain its autobiography. Obtain the anti-social science book. Okay, so that'll be there. Anti-social science books. Right, so I think, how much do we need to get? 4. Great. So I have to craft the, this as well. And I guess I'm going to have to get people to do that. Now, I know, some people can do that for me. Yeah, like you. Celebrate misery. So you can do that right now. Celebrate the fact that it is New Year's again. So there's that. And then there's, Pugsley, I think, right? Yeah, Pugsley, I think, is the other one who does that. I'm not 100% sure exactly, but, I'm clicking on the wrong things. I meant to click on this. There we go. Pugsley, my boy. Why you load so slow? Thank you. Alright, so we got that going on now. Alright, so that should be it for now. So I guess I will return when something interesting happens. Hopefully. Also, I hate how these things just end up breaking and you have to buy more again. This is the only concept that happened in the beginning, and they stopped doing that because they know how annoying it was. It was a stupid mechanic that was introduced back in Wonder Park, which is dead now, and it makes no sense why they would break down, because you'd think the Addams would be opposite. They'd be like, oh yeah, it's broken, I love that. No. This is one of the little quirks. Anyways. I'll probably come back, hopefully in a much better mood. I'm hoping that the thing I ended up mistaking in doesn't cost me a whole lot. If it doesn't, then that's great. That makes me happy. If not, then that's more crap to deal with. So wish me luck, I guess, whenever I come back. Why is Ichabod Jr. dark like this? Yeah, it's not supposed to be. What is going on here? That is bizarre. Also, I'm a bit better. The issue in question, I think, has been resolved, but I'm not 100% sure just yet. I guess I won't know until maybe near the end of this series, or this video at least, you'll know. But we'll see. If you haven't heard anything from me, then it's good. Then I'm going to say it's all good. Anyways, let's go down to assimilation and welcome our good old friend Teddy. Right, so Teddy should be here, if I'm correct. Yes, I am. So we get to see Teddy, my boy. Let's see how that turns out for him anyways. Just clicking all the stars that I got. Alright. Let's see this. Let's unlock him. Oh my god, there he is. Look at the weird man. And look at his house. It's so creepy. Big spider and all that stuff. Where did he... Oh, there he is. My god, look at you. Only new character that came out this year, as of right now. I think they want to plan on doing more, and from what I understand, they did talk to, yeah, I'm just curious to seeing how he looks. Nice. So he just does his nose. Yeah, they talked to MGN to see what they think of getting new characters, and they had some ideas. So we might see some in the future, especially some coming in. Okay, so he only has one thing, which is Creepy Museum. Reverse Archaeology. Alright. So he has tour guide and famed archaeologists. 2 interesting costumes. Something tells me that the famed archaeologist is going to be needed for this thing here. But yeah, at least I have him out and about. In case they use them for Halloween assimilation, that it's not going to be a maestro scenario all over again. So there's that. Alright, so that's it for assimilation for now. Gotta go to the catacombs and deal with the business. And yeah, it's weird that they kind of try to walk on like the pathway here, but they're kind of moving all over the place. I think it's because their AI is kind of programmed to be like walking in the mansion, which is just random. So there's no pathways. Like, yeah, you can make pathways in the game, but they don't really serve as like them going to it. Does that make sense? So they just kind of wander off and go wherever. So that's interesting. Alright. So that's it for now. I shall return when we get closer to the end, which should be close, because I need one more of its autobiography and 2 more of the Mad Anti-Science books. So that means we should see it by tomorrow, roughly. That should be done. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, I'm taking my sweet time with this, so you know, what's to be expected.
Midweek Madness, 80% off a Horrific Max 3-pack. Go buy it.
How about no? Also, I got this. Yay, I got the last thing. And I got the weird flag. So, might as well put down the weird animated flag. Because that's not part... Yeah, like, look at the flag. Look at it moving. Look at it wiggling. That is weird. But okay. I'm gonna put it here for now. This defies my case. Right. So far so good, I think. Got this. Now, I'm gonna get this. We're coming close to the weekend, so hopefully I'll be able to get that type of stuff. And next thing, I'm probably gonna have to complete it, or craft it. So, you know, probably get that just fine. One thing I wanted to note before we continue with our little quest line continuation is something interesting. And that is, I'm gonna see if I can find him. But it doesn't look... It's hard to look for somebody in this mess of a place. You can just find, like, where's Waldo in there. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do this instead. Alright, Gomez. Now, if you recall, 2 months ago, back in April, I made a discovery. I was like, oh, Gomez is, yeah, Gomez. Okay. Okay. Oh, right. Wow. So, they changed it back. Okay. That wasn't what I was expecting to happen, but, well, there it is. But, anyways, what I wanted to get at was, I was like, why did this change? When did this change at all? I know when it happened. Because I was looking back at my old footage, and I saw it, and I'm like, that's when it happened. So, do you want to take a guess when this happened? It happened right after this update happened. In other words, it happened in the Beastal Blooming update. Yes, so after Wednesday in Wonderland happened, when they moved on to the new thing, it somehow reset it to the old way of the old costume back. And since then, nobody at all, that includes me, didn't notice that change. And it was only until me recently pointing out, that's weird. That's odd. And well, here it is. He's back to normal, I guess. So yeah, I'm sure nobody even noticed it and go, okay. Only this weirdo here. I digress, but yeah. Alright, so that's interesting. That was a surprise. Anyway, we're now going to get the last of this. There we go. All done. That's what I thought. Okay. Old bookshelf. Now then. I'm gonna put this back here, I guess. Yeah. I mean, no one's gonna interact with it, I think, so we should be all good. Also, don't mind the lawn mowing going on outside right now. Someone's trying to keep up with the meme graveyard as far as keeping the grass growing. You know, like it's not over. People come and go, right? So we need to keep it up to snuff. But I digress.
I'm sorry, Professor. We don't understand a word you're saying.
You have to open your ears, girl. Listen with your eyes. That makes no sense. But in Addams, it makes all the sense. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
If you can't comprehend him, you shouldn't have to take any tests.
Aw, come on, Pugsley. Where's the fun in that?
What I meant is, I also can't understand a word you're saying, Cousin It.
Pugsley, you of all people know that that's not going to work with your cousin there. Also, philosophy's easy. Just, I think, therefore I am. Congratulations, you passed the test. By the way, I just want to say he looks rather dashing in his professor outfit there, and not so much his chef outfit that's talking right now. Going, you know, it's weird. His mustache is moving. Let's just not think about it.
Chocolate cake? Where? Oh, dang it.
He got you good. He knew your tricks. He wanted to see if you really couldn't understand them. Looks like you do. Oh well.
Oh, Pugsley. Your stomach is going to be your end someday.
That's a good thing to note, Wednesday. Write that down. You can use that to your advantage whenever you do want to end off or off your brother. Just saying. It's good to know. And, yeah. Okay, cool. Now the question is this the end? Or is there one more and then the end? It looks like it's the end. I think. School's out. I'm assuming this must be the end. Let's see what happens.
Good news, everyone! The school in the simulation is open again!
Yay! Just in time for it to get shut down again for summer vacation. Whoopee!
Well, it's a good thing we just finished our first quarter of studies then.
Geez, that was quick. Either that, or time just went on so long that we didn't even realize it. Think of that as you will, ladies and gentlemen. I leave that up to you.
If the next quarter was half as bad as this one, I couldn't take it. Let's get out of here.
Oh, come on, Kayla or Layla or whatever. It's not that bad. It could have been worse. I mean, you have yet to see Cooking with Grandma. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The spaghetti monster. You know what? Maybe it's good that we should leave. Okay, let's go.
No chatter, students. Line up here and get your change school diplomas.
And think of it this way. At least now you can go ahead and be like, grandkids, I have a story to tell you. If I ever told you I went to a cage school, it was god-awful. School's out forever. For me, anyways, not for you. Oh, four diplomas? Really? Why? School newspapers. Well, that'll be easy, but still. Oh, I kind of died a little inside. Oh, I can get that though, so thank goodness for that. And we'll also be able to get this, so we'll get 20 rubies. That's nice. That's all good and dandy. Yeah, so, yep. You know, it's kind of like, what was that movie, Blade? No, Switchblade? I think? I don't know. It's the one with Billy Bob Thornton when he plays as an interesting guy. Yep. What's his name? I don't know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas in it. I wanted to come back looking here because we got literally almost a week left. Like 6 days, 9 hours, 12 minutes. So, yeah. And we're getting close to finishing the this thing here. And I can't wait to go with the 50,000 points again. I wonder if you just copy paste from each event. I'll give it credit. Last year, the other guy, at least he tried making it unique with different point systems. But this one's just, you know what? I'm not going to, whatever. No one's really paying attention to it except for this weirdo here. I mean, I'm the only one who's been making videos this detailed. No one cares except for me. That's sad. I don't know if that's sad or what do you call it, but I guess any Addams in the future, and then it would like fans would be like, "Oh, what was this Addams Family mystery game? I wonder what that used to be." And then they look at my videos and go, "Oh my God, look at this weirdo." I digress. All right, so now we got that going on here. So now we're waiting for the weekend because then the special deals come out. Then we get to do all this stuff and then get this and then complete the quest line and then go yippee, we're all done. And it's gonna be a while for the wine tour to be done because I need 50,000 coins. But that's neither here or there. But yeah, I guess we'll come back when the new deal comes in because it's Thursday now, so it'll be a little while. Also, I don't know if I ever said this, but I just realized this. There are burgers on the stairs where the candle holders are supposed to be. I know this is supposed to be food, but it's just until now I just realized that. So it's just, I don't know what's wrong with me. It's just ignore me.
Well, I mean, I guess that's one way to reveal it. But yeah, Unqualified Professor's Pack is on here, as I figured. And it is not Friday, but it's I missed Friday, so we got to miss Needlesworth. But the reality is I'm really going to be using Needlesworth as much because, again, like I said, in my past, I already got all the things I need. So he's kind of useless to me. Cavo's here, though. That's nice. I don't need that since I'm going to get the Professor's Pack anyway, so it's like, kind of defeats the purpose, but hey, you know, it's the thought that counts, especially for players who are not like me. Anyways, if we click on Fester, yep, Cage Student Pack, as I figured. Alright. Now that we got that done, I'm assuming that will be everything that we need as far as the characters go. So, let's go ahead and click on here. Do this. This also should mark this. Yep. Good. Great. Deed. And... okay, so we need one more of these. No, it's not a problem. 4 days left, by the way. Getting close to finishing, I mean, you know, to the end wire here. But, you know, that's neither here or there. Alright. Let's get the disqualified teachers pack. Professors, I should say. First, before we go ahead and do the students. Because the students will unlock Morticia as well. So, let's do that right now. That was fun. Alright, cool. Did it. So, now we got this stuff. And, yep, got a lot more of that. Oh, nice! We got everything we need. Economic professor. Philosophy professor. Cool. So we got everything we need to complete the quest. So I could technically just do that now. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's just do it right now. Congratulations, everybody. You win. Yay!
I guess this is goodbye. Thank you for the, unusual classes. Yes, we've learned some unforgettable lessons, that's for sure.
Great, I'm glad you two loved the classes. Now, when are we expected to have you in the game?
See? The Cage School system works. We should expand it for students everywhere.
Yeah, no.
I'm not sure the world is ready for our teaching methods, Father.
Yeah, we're too advanced for most students. They need to catch up first.
And that ends the schools out update. Cool, and we got some stuff here as well. Let's see, Pugsley. Get him out of there. But yeah, I think that's it for the story. Yep, it is. Cool. So we got a whole lot of stuff, and we still have yet to show the characters off, huh? So we should probably do that as we speak. Meanwhile, I should probably get rid of these. Just leave one. Yeah. So let's do that. And, let's go over here. Yeah. So that's good. And, yeah. There. So this will be good for Morticia. And, yeah, I guess it's just now figuring out what I should do. I mean, I guess just look for these characters first off, so we should do Gomez. And have his thing. Yep. There he goes. So we should get this down. Which I guess should be over here. You know what, let's do it over here. Why not? And while we're at it, we should also, if I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to see. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. Don't ignore me. Yeah, this is what I wanted to do. So put this down. Do this. Apply all. Sell this. Good. Alright. So that's now done. Bulletin board. We can put this somewhere. I guess. Yeah, over here. Good. That makes sense. Got another one of those bulletin boards because why not? Wooden lockers, which again we have one over here as well. So I guess we can probably put... yeah, why not? Why not? I'm trying to decorate and we got some stuff to do as well. So we don't really need the Cage student thing, which is interesting because you would think we would, but no, we don't. So let's just move this a little bit. There we go. So it'll be interesting. Okay, so we got some stuff going on here. And then I guess we got the philosophy teacher. Wow, okay. Got some things with it, or yeah, it's it. Cousin it. I think, therefore I am. There. Alright, so we got that stuff going on here. We're gonna open up boxes too. I'm just all over the place right now, so ignore me. But now we have a few things we can do. First off, let's go to Gomez. Yep, we got that unlocked. So now let's see, teaching economics. And he's gonna take his long way over there, so that's great. We might have another crow come into the mansion while we wait, but oh well, we'll get to there when we get to there, maybe. Who knows? Oh, there we go. Alright, so this is what he does. So it's basically just him just looking through this stuff. And it looks like he's looking at... I'm trying to think. I'm sure that piece of paper was... It's almost like the Declaration of Independence, but it's not. It's something else. Like, I've seen that before, but I can't for the life of me know. But yeah, this is him playing around with, like, he's looking at the paper and he's like, okay, this is how we do it, right? Alright, cool. Alright, so now, let's go to Pugsley, because I haven't forgotten. Pugsley also has a thing. If he wants to load in, that's great, thank you. Yeah, so he has that. So now let's have him do the I don't like school. Alright, so now he's going to take his sweet time to get over there as well, so we get to see him locked underneath the cage as Morticia goes ahead and talks about, the class, this, when you thank for graduating to school. Meanwhile, Pugsley is just showing, like, what it means to be a cage school student. As you can see. Yeah, so here it is. Yeah. Although, it seems like he's kind of clipping out of the cage here, so I'm just saying. But yeah, this is interesting that he's doing this here. Kind of showing off that he's not really liking the fact that he's caged in there. Although technically, I'm sure it's something that's... looks like it's easy enough to lift off, but I don't know if this is doing that just for fun or what. But it seems like he's switching to do different animations. No, 3 animations. Him just wailing around, him crying, and then him just doing that. Alright, so there's that. Now let's go to Cousin It. Let's have him do the philosophy professor. Yeah. And have him do sign autographs. Alright, autobiography, I should say. So we'll have him do that. And then we'll get Wednesday's pack with Parker. And then we'll get Morticia. And then we get to look at all that stuff. And I believe that's about it. I think that's everybody else that's gone shown off as of late. So let's just make sure that is the case before we do anything else. So yeah, so he's doing that. Okay, so let me just move this a little bit. There we go. So he's not really being blocked right now. I feel like Morticia is going to be blocking him, so I'm going to move that later on, so don't worry about that. But yeah, he got his Cousin It books, and he's just kind of like, yeah. So he takes a copy from there, opens it up, signs his name. I bet you has good penmanship. And he's like, oh. See, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? Crow was going to come in. Anyways, let's just do this again. Just proper this time, sorry. Alright, so let's do that. Just open up the books, write it down in there. Yep, making a note. And then there. Like I said, he probably has some good penmanship, but I digress. So yeah. One more time for good measure, because again, I think that Crow pretty much ruined the whole thing, but I digress. Anyways, he's done. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, let's see. Yeah, so we have some desks that we can go ahead and make good. Make it look nice. We have a lot of podiums that we're going to sell off, so don't worry about that. Namely, just... yeah, so everything's looking pretty good. I'm just going to have them reset their stuff because, you know, it makes sense to do such a thing. And let's just do that here. Yep, okay. Alright, so now we got that there. Let's just move this a little bit like there. Oh, actually, yeah, I think, yeah, she shouldn't be in the way. Right, okay, so now we got that done. Let's go ahead and get the last pack, which is this here, the Cage Students. And Yeah, I don't think I can fit the fountain, but, oh boy, this is gonna be... Yeah, and the bulletin boards and all that, I'm probably not gonna be able to put... I mean, I'm gonna try, but... Alright, let's just see what happens. And there we go. Purchase done. Yes, I'm sure the the developers are real happy about this. But anyways. Yeah, as I figured. So, we got some space, which is nice. So let's claim this. And cage student. Cage student. And the school mistress. And if I'm not mistaken, that is it. I think that's everybody. Yes, because Thing doesn't do anything for this update. Kitty has nothing. Socrates and Ichabod is not available. And yeah, that's everybody. So I got everybody here. That's great. And I guess I'll make sure when you know, Calvo comes back and I'm able to, you know for sure, because he seems to prioritize the event stuff first, and then if not, then it's everything else, which is nice. So like even getting, you know, those legendary stuff and things you don't got, he's pretty useful in that kind of case. It's just if you can get the items in time or if you have them available, you know. So it's that. Anyways, I'm done talking around about, so let's go ahead and see Morticia first, since she's on the list here. And, yep. So we got that. And now let's go to give a speech. And she gives us the diploma, or the thing, you know, the thing? Yeah, the thing. Oh boy. You know what I'm talking about. Though, I don't know if it's just a dress or something like that, but it's really giving her, like, a bit of a curve. Like, the dress is kind of giving that weird outline look. I don't know if that's ever the case, but it seems like this particular thing is the same. Yeah, so as I figured, so this is great. This is what I wanted to see, is this her doing this, while Pugsley is just kind of, like, mortified and, you know, stuck with whatever this is supposed to be going on here. But yeah, cool indeed. So we'll just have her do this once more. Yep, so let's just do it again for a little bit more. And, yeah, I think that's good enough. Okay, so now Wednesday, which I don't believe she needs anything. I think all she needs is just herself. So she's like grandma in a sense, where she doesn't need anything in particular, which is great. Doing homework, that's what I thought. So it gives us the mad scientist book. So I do want to click on her, but I don't know where she is exactly. I think she was, last I checked, was over here. Yeah, she is. Okay, good. So she's out in the open, so that's great. Let's do this. So this is what she does. So it looks like she's trying to do her book studies, but then she's like, oh, okay. Okay. You know how it's like, oh, my dog ate my homework? She's literally eating her homework. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. She's like eating a piece of paper of the homework, unless that's something else. Again, you'll probably know what it is because I zoomed in so you get to see, but like from my screen here, I can only see a little glimpse of what looks like a page. So, as far as I know, that's what it looks like to me. It's basically she's eating a page from her book, which I guess that's her doing her homework. I guess in one way to look at it. Alright, so now that's done. Let's go ahead and put one thing down. And that should, yeah, so that's the haunted press. I mean, we got this as well, but look how massive this thing is. Yeah, this thing is massive, as you can see. And there's no room to put it anywhere, so, you know, I feel like I have to find room. Which I guess it did find something? Maybe it found a room somewhere? No. Hold on, let me try it again. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's just like it's moving. Oh, okay, so that's the space. That's the only space that's available, huh? It's right over there? Yeah, just this little area. So let's just take a look at this real quick. So get a good look at this. I do like that. It's like Kitty wearing a... I'm surprised we didn't get that for a costume for Kitty, but alright, whatever. But yeah, you get the nice fountain animation here. So that's nice. Unfortunately, I won't be able to put that down because of, space. Because I only got so much. So now we got this thing. And then we need this for Parker so that she's able to do her animation, which we did see a little bit before. But, I guess it's trying to figure out... I guess we can do it like this, but I'm not sure how far away she's going to be as far as things go. I guess we can try this. I guess we can try this out to see what happens here. But, I'm not looking forward to it. It's probably going to be like, oh, it's glitched. Oh, she's blocked. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Yeah, there you are. I thought I saw you down here. So let's do the haunted newspaper, but first things first, let's go over here. Real quick. Yep, we do that. And let's do this. So let's see how this looks, because we have seen what it's supposed to be in the mansion. But the question is, will she be able to be spit out on the side here? The answer is no. No, she is not. Unfortunately, as I figured. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move things around. So I think I'm going to do is move it over here and move her out there. So that way it works out that well. So that's what I'm going to do. And when that happens, so I'll come back later on and I'll show you her animation proper. So that's what we'll do. And I guess we'll close it during that time as well. So let's open up some boxes and see if we can't get to the final prize in the stairs if we're lucky. And then what I'll do is I'll hold off my final verdict of like what I think of this whole update when we get closer to, I guess, what is it? It's the when they show off Parker's quest. Nice, so we got some coins, which is nice and needed because I need to raise a lot more. How much more? About 50k more. Well, I mean, in this case it would be 20k, but you get the idea. I need 50k altogether in order to get what I need. Alright, so let's just do this here. Good. Let's open up this. Good. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We need to get more of this. It's great. Alright, let's do this. Perfect. And I think we need one more. Yep. Alright, there we go. And like before. I know this is a meme, but whatever. Yeah, perfect. Beautiful. Right. So, now that we got that done, how much more do we need? Let's see. So we need 3 more before we finish everything. So let's see how far we can get to when we sell stuff. Now, the normal gist is just to sell all the things we got going on right now. But the main thing is that we want to see the last ticket item, the diplomas, because those are the ones that sell a lot more. But, for the purpose, we're going to have to give Wednesday all the stuff that we need. And hopefully... Oh, no, speak of the devil, there it is. There we go, perfect. So now we need a few more of that. So let's see this. Let's do that. Some more. Beautiful. We're getting it slowly. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but... Alright. Just whatever. Now, one thing... Oh, good. Now, one thing I was going to say before I start coughing... Perfect. Is, it's just... interesting to see how far we can get with this. God, I don't know what's stuck in my throat. Okay, so we need 3,000s left. So we need 3 of those diploma things if we can sell it. So we got that. Let's see how far. Let's do that. This. Beautiful. Okay, so let's see how far we are right now. Alright, not far enough. Alright, so let's see this, that. And, oh, God, okay, so we're tapping out. Alright, we tapped out right now. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Well, I guess, we have to come back anyways to do Parker's stuff, so when that happens, we'll get the final prize, get the stairs, do our usual thing, and then from there, I will give you my final verdict on what I think everything is, and then go, yep, this is what I think, this is great, or this is bad, or whatever. So be on the lookout for that. I shall be back in a bit, if I can get the time, because this is the weekends. I usually am lazy about this stuff and working on videos, so I'll try to come back when I can, but yeah, it's going to be a while. To put it bluntly, thing is going to be available within 3 hours, and okay, so yeah, so it's going to be a little while. Alright, so let's see what happens when we're done with this. So, yeah, I'll return when we got stuff going.
So I did some shifting around, and this is the end result, so you do get some sort of idea with this. Now, mind you, you probably got a better idea. Yeah. So, the papers just kind of float back into the box without her noticing while she's reading the newspaper. And, yeah, it's interesting, especially with the old school pressing newspaper press thing there. But that's you know what it is. But yeah, it's not that bad as far as little animation goes. In fact, it makes me interested in how they end up doing these animations and how they make them work, especially for this game. But I digress. But yeah, as we stated before, yeah, we just have to get 1,000 more points, and then we're kind of done. And currently, we got some. No. Seems about. How much more do we need exactly? If we get 3,000, which is that. So who dropped? Oh yeah, you do. You go back into there. Alright, let's see this. Oh, that did it. Cool. 2 days, 21 hours, 39 minutes with the 50,000 points as we known is. We got everything. So cool. Alright, let's just do this. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted to do, camera. Thank you. So we get a good idea with this. So it's a bunch of books. You got a tomb book, which I'm assuming you could put a book on top of that book, but you know, and then it's just bones for the railing. Not too bad, I guess, as far as design goes. It's pretty okay for what it is. Not the greatest, but it's still pretty okay. Alright, so my final thoughts on everything. I think this event did pretty well as far as how this stuff goes. I feel like, for the most part, they seem like they know what they were doing as far as getting like the theming goes. Again, like I said, I was surprised that they wanted to do it this early on. Usually this would be saved for like coming back to school, so like late summer, early fall, before Halloween came in. But instead they decided to go, nah, let's do it now. So, you know, it's what it is. But yeah, it's pretty decent for what the theming is. The items are actually pretty okay. Like, I pretty like them for the most part for all the decorations they got going on here. Kind of gets a good, nice school-ish kind of development thing going on. And yeah, it's really just about it. There's not much else to go on about. But yeah, I guess that's about it. So as far as how I feel about this compared to everything else we've gotten so far, I don't think it's as great as the last update we just got, but I'm sure it's pretty. I'd say it's better than the Valentine's Day one, so I would say maybe second, I think. And I think it's mainly just the theme of it. Nothing wrong with school per se, but it's just, I don't know, it's just the theme of it, just like, yeah, you know. But that's just me. But yeah, the items and everything like that, pretty solid. The story was pretty good. It was nice seeing the two twins again in dialogue, so it's nice to see that they have some care to them. But yeah, that's really about it for the most part. So yeah, I guess we'll go from there. And And that's about it, really. So, yeah. Hopefully, you enjoyed this, and, I guess I'll be back when the event ends, and, we got all this stuff set up for the next one. Well, the school contest is done, which means the event is now over. Oh yeah, that's been a while. But yeah, we got the fathers back, which I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna save that for next time. So, yeah, I'm gonna set stuff up, and the next time you see me will be in the next clip here. That's nice. You're the worst, being useless to me. You were so worth watching for. Hopefully I can get, the actual girl I want. You know who? The, what's her name? Agatha? Yeah, hopefully we can get Agatha tomorrow, because I'm late for this everything. So, yeah, basically setting up for the next event, and, you know, might as well celebrate the, independence, right? Where is it? Yeah, there you go. Happy Canada Day 4th of July coming up. I'll see you in a bit.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, ends this lesson. Hopefully you enjoyed this semester, and hopefully you got in your test correctly. Now then, it's time to review said exam and see how I felt about this overall update. So here we go. For the most part, I actually did enjoy the aspects of what they were trying to do for this update as far as the theming goes. I did like it, I just thought it was very weird that they did it for a June update. But regardless, they did a pretty good job for making it a school kind of theme. Especially with the fact that schools are usually notorious for, like, being boring and whatnot. But, you know, the animations they provided were very unique. The storyline was kind of funny. And to see the twins, Kayla and Layla, introduced here was actually interesting. And hopefully we do get to see them in the, you know, either in a simulation or the mansion in the future. But I guess in the future we'll see how that turns out. But for the most part, that's about it, really. There's not much else I can say. So, yeah, with that in mind, I think that ends with our class session. So, hopefully you enjoyed that little roleplay stuff, and, yeah, I guess it's time to find out what comes up next. Like usual, by the times these have come out, the reveal has already been out there, so we already know what it is, but, you know, like these recordings, I never know because they're recording at the time. So, you know, I digress. Anyways, I shall see you when it comes to the July update, and just note, we just survived half the year already, and now we just have another half a year more for more updates and kookiness with the Addams. Oh boy. But, I digress. I have been Grim, and I'll be seeing you next time for some more Addams Family Mystery Mansion kookiness surprises. Until then, hopefully you enjoy this type of weird, whatever this was. Class dismissed.